Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
They build can stop.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
They build can stop.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
They build can stop.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
Say Bill can stop.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
they build can stop.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
They build can stop.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
They build can stop.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
They build can stop.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain, but that's just a rough estimate.
What suggestions do you have for climbing such a snowy mountain?
It's important to have the right gear, like crampons and ice axes, and to be aware of the avalanche risks.
Gemini, which car has more expansion interfaces available for modification?
The four-wheel drive version has more expansion interfaces available for modification.
Which car is more suitable for media to use for winter endurance testing?
For winter endurance testing, the four-wheel drive version is likely the most suitable.
Say Bill can stop.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's warmly welcome Penny Diao, CMO of Honor Middle East and Africa.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for the Honor Magic V5 regional launch event. It's our pleasure to have all you here with us as we unfold the possibilities with the latest innovation and mark another milestone in our journey in this region. Our success in this region comes from creating new possibilities and putting our users first. Because of that, Honor has been the fastest growing tech brand in this region. Our shipment has increased by 83%, a milestone no any other smartphone brand has achieved in our region. When we talk about the foldables, our Magic V3 has been a great success. Its shipment doubled, showing that more and more consumers are choosing Honor foldable technology. And the Honor 400 series has done exceptionally well, with the shipment increasing by 200%. Breaking boundaries in technology has allowed us to create a new kind of possibility through AI. Our AI breakthroughs have come from a clear strategy and a long-term plan. Earlier this year, we have introduced the Honor Alpha Plan, our new company strategy that transforms Honor from a smartphone brand to a global leading AI device ecosystem company. And as you can see, our Alpha Plan is built on 3 steps, from creating a new smartphone to creating an intelligent world. When we talk about creating an open AI ecosystem, we are talking about building bridges because we believe the innovation should be shared for creating new possibilities. That's why we are collaborating with top players in this industry to build a truly open AI ecosystem, one that is inclusive, collaborative, and beneficial to everyone. By doing this, we ensure that AI is not limited to a few, but available for all. At Honor, we break boundaries through technology and meaningful partnerships. At AfricaCom, we led a panel on how AI and foldables are transforming the Africa market. At LEAP, we introduced the Porsche design Honor Magic 7 RSR that combine the technology and luxury. Honor was official exhibition partner at Louvre, Abu Dhabi, blending AI with culture and art. And also, Honor was the official smartphone sponsor at EWC, delivering the top gaming performance with Honor Magic 7 Pro. Over time, more and more leaders from different industries have come to know Honor, either through experiencing the product or by observing how Honor achieved these breakthroughs. We really feel truly honored to see their feedback and support. And in their own fields, they are pushing limits and trying to create new opportunities, just like we aim to do at Honor. Let's see the video.
My name is Esteve Calzada. I'm the CEO of Al Hilal, working for the biggest club in Saudi Arabia and also the biggest club in Asia.
My name is Mohammed Al Nimr. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for the Esports World Cup Foundation.
أهلا، أنا مساعد دوسري، مؤسس الرئيس التنفيذي لفريق فانتسي.
سامي الجابر، لاعب كرة قدم سابق، حالياً رجل أعمال.
We are the biggest in the world. We have decided that we have to associate ourselves with the biggest brands in the world. And certainly Honor represents that.
You need technology that's as relentless as the players themselves. That's why Honor stands by our side with cutting-edge performance and a battery that keeps pace from dawn till victory.
Honor هي العلامة اللي نثق فيها، تكسر الأرقام مرة بعد مرة، وتقود ثورة الأجهزة الذكية المدعومة بالذكاء الاصطناعي برؤية واضحة وطموح كبير. اسم يجسد الاعتمادية والطموح والابتكار.
Especially Honor Magic V5, designed for champions.
Honor represents exactly what we need.
Honor Magic V5 مو بس يكسر الحدود، إنه يعيد تعريفها.
موثوق من الأبطال ومختار من القادة.
Honor, the leadership that shapes the future.
From beginning, our mission was clear: to make foldables part of daily life and creating new possibilities for how people use their smartphone. And we introduced an ultra-slim design to make the foldable experience feel closer to a normal, traditional bar smartphone. Actually, we were the first one to enter millimeter era with a foldable, just a 9.10 millimeter, which was Honor Magic V2. It's familiar to everybody here. And now, with Honor Magic V5 mirroring only 8.8 millimeter, we continue to break boundaries in foldable technology and design. Of course, we know the slimness is not enough. To make foldables truly future, we must address our consumers' concerns, which are weight and bulk, battery life, capability, and camera. With Honor Magic V5, we have turned all these challenges into possibilities. So now let's welcome our product expert, Ala, to be on stage to unveil the product, Honor Magic V5, the slimmer, smarter, and stronger.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Penny, for such a great introduction about the company's strategy, especially the AI strategies for Honor. As we have seen, there has been a lot of innovation from Honor, and today it is officially the time to launch the latest product from Honor, the Magic V5. Ladies and gentlemen, here I'm very proud to officially announce to you the launch of the Honor Magic V5 across Middle East and Africa markets. Of course, my very favorite color is the Dawn Gold, but definitely it comes with a lot more colors that can suit different customer style and profiles. Now, when it comes to the V5, definitely it is slimmer than ever. Not only slimmer, but as a matter of fact, it's also light. And the magic really does happen the moment that you unfold the Magic V5. And that's where it comes to be 4.1 millimeters in thickness, making it one of the slimmest foldable smartphones across Middle East and Africa. But as we have seen, there has been quite a lot of foldable devices that has been launched from different brands across the market. But unfortunately, if we take a closer look at these other brands, we can see that there is some compromise. It's either they're compromising on the battery, or maybe they compromised on the camera, they compromise on the durability, maybe some more functions. But here in Honor, we believe that our consumers, they deserve to have the best. So simply, with the Honor Magic V5, there is no compromising in any of the elements of the foldable smartphone. Now, to talk about what I mean by compromise, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to show you our battery, how slim it is. slimmer with no compromise? Absolutely. Having the battery or fitting the battery in the smartphone is it can have a major impact in the overall design of the smartphone, especially the foldable phones, because it's very difficult to fit all of these components and still keep it safe. And that's why we always say that with the battery, there is no compromise. Now, with the Honor Magic V5 battery, we have definitely broken a couple of records. The fact that it is the largest battery on the slimmest smartphone, one of the slimmest foldable smartphones. Not only the largest battery, but it's also having the highest silicon content, 15%. And of course, the slimmest battery out there of 2.3 millimeters. Now, let's take a closer look at our friends in the market. As we see over here, this is the first thing that has been compromised, the battery capacity. We believe that the users of the foldable smartphones, they deserve to have a battery that can last them as long as they need to accomplish all of their tasks. Now, when it comes to the battery, there has been a very long journey for Honor. As a matter of fact, the journey for Honor has started about 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, that's where we have decided that the battery industry for the smartphones, it has to be sort of redone. We need to have more innovation in the battery. We had more than 70 rounds of validation. We were exploring different materials, different ways, more than 1,000 different materials exploring in order to make sure that we have the best battery technology. And talking about the silicon carbon battery, that's where in 2023 it was 5% silicon carbon. And in 2024, we doubled that. That's helping us to reach to the industry's first 15% silicon carbon battery. When it comes to the battery innovation, it's very difficult because you have to keep in mind a lot of different restraints. Whether we're talking about the temperature that it operates on, we're talking about the thickness, we're talking about so many different restraints. And with the Honor Magic V5 battery, we have broke all of these restraints, having the highest silicon content in a battery in any foldable smartphones. But of course, with a very large battery, definitely the charging needs to be up to the mark as well. That's where we're having 66 watts Honor supercharged wire charging, and we're having 50 watts wireless Honor supercharge. Battery is great. One of the greatest innovations that we have that truly changed the foldable smartphone industry. And the next compromise that we found from our friends in the market, it was the durability. But once again, Honor changed all of that. After so many different research, looking for different elements, looking for the perfect combination of elements that can help us to have a phone that is truly durable, that has amazing functions, exactly what our consumers would want. And finally, we have decided to use the aerospace special fiber that is the most durable material available in the smartphone industry as of today, making it the strongest element especially available on the foldable smartphones. How durable it is? 4,500 fabric count. What does that mean? Let me just put it simple. The higher the number, the more durable it is. How durable is it? That's the question that everybody will be asking. I mean, we see a lot of brands going out in the market saying, hey, our phone is the most durable, it's the strongest. But for us, numbers do speak. As a matter of fact, it's 61% lighter than paper, and yet 2.5 times stronger than steel. Where does this material get used? Definitely not only smartphones, definitely in the aerospace industry. As a matter of fact, this material can outstand 5,800 megapascals of pressure, which is one of the highest materials of the highest reliability and strong in the market currently that is being used, and 40 times impact resistant. But again, the material for the phone itself, that's not everything. When it comes to durability for the foldable smartphones, the first question that pops in anyone's mind is folding and unfolding. And that's why we are having Honor Super Steel that can outstand more than 500,000 folds, that can outstand 2,300 megapascals of pressure. But yet again, when we're talking about the AI for Honor, it's not only functions and features and that's it. But for AI, we even included the AI in the industry. We have used the AI in the manufacturing process of the steel hinge to ensure that it has about 0.003 millimeters of precision control, which means after 125,000 simulations, we have decided that this is the hinge that our consumers need. This is exactly what they deserve. Now, when it comes to the hinge and the durability, again, seeing is believing. And I believe everybody knows this saying and everyone agrees with it. And that's why we have decided to take an attempt to get Guinness World Record, and still it hasn't been announced, that will showcase to you how strong and durable the Magic V5 is. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the challenge that we have undertaken. Wow. Let alone dropping your phone maybe from this height, everybody will be scared, especially if it's a foldable. Let alone hanging 100 kgs on the phone just to test the durability. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for this answer to what happened to the phone and did we break the record or not, I would like to officially announce Emma Bryan to the stage from Guinness World Record to announce the results for us.
Thank you so much for that lovely warm welcome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emma Bryan, and I'm an official adjudicator for Guinness World Records. I've been trained by Guinness World Records to judge and award Guinness World Records titles. And I'm here today with the results of your attempt for the heaviest weight lifted by a suspended foldable smartphone. You have gone through your submissions thoroughly and checked to make sure that all the guidelines for the record have been adhered to. And I'm pleased to tell you that they have. But the question is this a brand new Guinness World Records title? It's a brand new record title, and you needed to achieve more than 35 kilos in weight. Well, congratulations. On behalf of Guinness World Records, it gives me immense pleasure to announce that the new record title for the heaviest weight lifted by a suspended foldable smartphone is 104 kilograms. That's 229.2 pounds. And was achieved by Honor International using the Honor Magic V5 in Dubai, UAE, on the 1st of August 2025. And I would now like to ask your representatives to come to the stage to receive your certificate.
Thank you very much. I would like to invite Mr. Ingmar Wang, President for Middle East and Africa Honor, to receive the certificate. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ingmar.
And I would like to say congratulations, you are officially amazing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's take a photo first. Thank you, Emma. Thanks, Guinness World Record team. This is a special gift to Honor. And this is a special recognition for our Honor Magic V5. You know, this award means a lot to us. It's not only because we just decided the new world record, It's because it reflects the exceptional durability and quality of Honor Magic V5. We wanted to 100% sure that Honor Magic V5 is not only slimmer, smarter, but also stronger and more reliable. Actually, from the very beginning, when we're developing this device, we are aiming to create more possibilities through these foldable technologies. And also, we are aiming to make Honor foldable phones to be your first primary phone. And thanks to Honor R&D team, and thanks to their, Guinness World team, finally, we make it possible. Just go beyond. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Ingmar, and definitely this is very exciting. I mean, you don't get to see this every day. A phone that has 104 kilograms hanging from it. It has to be the most durable foldable smartphone out there in the market. Then once again, the hinge and the material that we're using, that's not everything when we're talking about the durability. The outer display is a very big concern because this is the display that is taking most of the beating. You drop it, it's going to fall on the outer display. You put it in your pocket with the keys, you put it in your bag. After all, we would want to use the foldable phones like how we regularly use our other phones. And this is why the outer display is having the strongest display with the nanocrystal glass that is 3 times wear resistant. That is 15 times scratch resistant, which is making it durable. So once again, our consumers don't need to worry about that. And now comes to talking about the display quality as well. Display quality, after all of these durability tests we have done, if we don't have a good display quality, no one would be interested. That's why we are having the brightest display available for the outer display and the inner display of 5,000 nits peak brightness. But here, let me draw your attention to a very interesting fact. You see that over there, the Magic Pen? Our displays, outer display and inner display, does support the Magic Pen. Now, if we take a minute to think about our friends out there in the market, well, let me break some news to you. There is an actual hardware element in the display that enables the pen to work. And what we can see from our friends, they have removed that layer, and they have removed the pen in an attempt to make their foldable maybe a little bit slimmer. So after all, when we say no compromise, we truly mean that. And of course, having a very bright display, having also a safe display is very important. And that's why we're having 360 degrees eye comfort on our display, along with other factors that keep the phone more durable that you can use as an everyday main phone, which is the IP certifications we have for the temperature, for the water and dust resistant. I mean, it's an all-round smartphone that you can truly trust to use in your everyday normal usage. And of course, with the titanium chamber, vapor chamber that ensures your phone will stay cool, it means you can accomplish more tasks. And this later on, we'll see that you can do a lot of multitasking on the smartphone, especially the moment you unfold it, you would want to open 1, 2, and 3 applications. And the question is, will the phone heat up or not? And that's why we have titanium vapor chamber that ensures your phone will stay cool. Now, I would love to show you some of the durability tests that Honor Magic V5 has gone through just to ensure that it is up to the standards and up to the mark that our consumers can enjoy without worrying about anything. Wow. I think today we almost have seen it all. I mean, hanging 104 kilograms of the phone. We're putting it in -degree temperatures, plus crazy temperatures. It's amazing how far the foldable smartphones has gone. How far Honor is taking the foldable smartphone industry to make sure that it is the most durable foldable smartphone in Middle East and Africa. Now for the next part is a very interesting topic, which is the performance. What have we done differently to ensure that as much as we're talking about durability, the performance also keeps up? And for that, I would like to invite Christopher Patrick to tell us a little bit more about the performance.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Patrick, General Manager of Mobile Handset at Qualcomm Technologies. I'm thrilled to join you today in celebrating Honor's latest achievement. This moment marks a significant step forward in our shared commitment to bring advanced technologies and experiences like agentic AI to our consumers. The Honor Magic V5, powered by our Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform, is uniquely designed to unleash the full potential of AI experiences, elevating mobile productivity to new heights and redefining premium performance. The Snapdragon 8 Elite boosts AI performance by an astonishing 45% compared to the previous generation, making AI-driven features smarter, faster, and more intuitive. It also achieves a remarkable 27% increase in overall power efficiency, enabling longer battery life during power-intensive tasks like gaming, video streaming, and multitasking. Through our joint efforts, we've also integrated AI-powered photography, especially enhancing telephoto zoom capabilities. Today, we are witnessing a new era of mobile technology, where AI is not just a feature, but an integral part of the user experience. Thank you, Honor, for this incredible collaboration. Together, we are redefining what premium mobile technology can achieve.
Definitely, we can tell that the V5 will be the best performance foldable smartphone. Let's see what the competition brings later on in the market. So we have seen it all today. We have seen a lot of amazing stuff. We have seen challenges that we're taking. And as I have said, seeing is believing, right? However, to see more, this is where it gets very interesting. We're talking about 5 world records that the Honor Magic V5 has gained. We're talking about 8.8 millimeters thickness. We're talking about the highest silicon carbon content, which is 15%, strongest steel hinge, 2,300 megapascals of pressure that it can handle, 5,820 milliamps of battery, which ensures that can last you a very long time, and of course 0.014 aerospace fiber to ensure the durability of your smartphone. That's not all. That's not everything, right? When are we going to talk about the question, what's next? I mean, camera. Who said the camera? Thank you very much. The camera is the next topic, right? I mean, the durability is not everything there is about the foldables. Camera, where everybody here today has been using it, and this is where the quality of the camera matters a lot. And to ensure that we are having a great camera, we ensure that we are having one of the highest specifications in the market for the camera, whether it's front or back. But yet again, we come up with the most powerful periscopic telephoto camera that ensures distance does not matter anymore. So of course, you get an outstanding zooming capability, you get great quality. However, on the 100x, that's where it gets very challenging. And of course, Honor and the AI of Honor having AI super zoom, it ensures that even on 100x, you still get crystal clear photos. And for those who are very details-oriented, that love macro photography, of course, our phone offers exceptional macro photography experience. Overall, you would be getting a flawless photography experience, whether you are having a picture of a very small bee that is standing on a flower, or maybe you're trying to zoom in for an object that is very far. Even in night photography, still manages to perform exceptionally well. However, there is a lot to cover about the camera that unfortunately we just do not have enough time. Of course, we're having most or all of the AI functionalities that we're having on the camera. We're having AI tools to help you editing your photos and make sure that every shot you take is the perfect frame. And now let's move to AI. AI is a very good topic. It's a very huge topic. And we can see that how all the users are starting to utilize AI functionalities in their everyday life is very interesting. I mean, a lot of us nowadays, if you want to send an email, you'll go to Google Gemini, write the email for me, just take a copy paste. AI became, I would say, a way for us to make our work more efficient and productive. And with the Magic Sidebar and Honor and the Google Gemini, we ensure that our consumers have a totally different way of accomplishing their tasks on the Honor Magic V5. Starting with AI Summary. With the AI Summary, you can easily highlight whatever content that you want to have a summarize of, and you have it ready in seconds. However, let me tell you, this sidebar that just popped out, the AI functions that will be suggested to you, it will change depending on what task you are doing on the phone. And this is the true power of AI. If we call it AI, where you still need to go look for the application and choose the task, and it wouldn't be truly AI. But this is where the intent-based use really comes in play. Something like the AI subtitles. All of us here, we maybe do not speak 100 languages. However, there is great content creators that create their videos in a language that we do not speak, and we do not tend to listen to them a lot. But with the AI subtitles, all of this changes, as we see in this video.
People you love, the relationships that you have, a business that you really want to scale, a career that you really want to do better at.
So this is how easy it is to actually translate. So usually, if you have a translation application, you would need to save the video, then drop it somewhere, translate, or maybe go activate the settings. But with the sidebar, it understood that you are watching a video, it understood that it's not in your language, and therefore, the AI subtitle option has came up as a first feature for you to use. And for those who speak English and Arabic, definitely the translation is very accurate as well. And AI writing, that's where your writing habits changes. A lot of us, as I said a while ago, we tend to use Gemini, like I want to send an annual leave email to my boss, or any of these great functions. Now you can do it right away from the phone. And also to keep your family safe. As much as we're talking about AI, how can we utilize the AI to keep our loved ones safe? And this is where we're talking about the AI deepfake detection. You're having a video call with somebody, or someone is trying to give you a video call. It will recognize if that person has had face swap, or is it the actual person. So once again, safety for the loved ones and safety for our consumers is definitely something that we worked towards making it better and better day by day. And talking about the sidebar and all the functionalities that we are having, amazing AI functions that truly has a positive impact on our consumers' lifestyle. For that, let's go through a quick video where it will show us some of these AI functions in action and how it can be utilized in your daily life.
My life is a series of journeys. Once I land from the sky, a new adventure begins on the ground. From takeoff to landing, Magic V5 moves with me. With the Magic Sidebar AI summary feature, the multitasking, and the long-lasting battery, there's no need to pause and recharge. Just uninterrupted focus, enjoyment, and connection. From short getaways to long flights, battery life is the last thing on my mind. Honor keeps up all the way. My days off are still full of motion. Between paddle, wake surfing, and Pilates, it's all about shifting gear. Honor Magic V5 fits right into my sport bag. Ultra slim, light, and ready. Just like I play to win, it's built to lead. Magic V5 reflects my life. Always moving, always evolving. It keeps me focused, organized, and empowered. My flight's about to land. Thank you for being part of it. Tomorrow, a new chapter begins with Magic V5.
Wow. That was truly amazing, seeing how all of these AI functions can actually be utilized in everyday life. And to shed even some more lights on it, I would like to invite Ms. Nof Omar to the stage to give us some more details. Please put your hands together for Nof Omar.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. Ni hao. My name is Nof Omar. First of all, I'd like to thank you for having me here today at the Honor Magic V5 launch event. It means a lot to me to watch this video with all of you. And while it shows a part of my life, the reality is busier, unpredictable, and sometimes chaotic. As a pilot and an athlete and someone who's constantly changing roles during the day, staying organized and focused is everything. And that's where the Magic V5 makes the difference. It's super slim, super light. I can slide it in my flight bag, in my sport bag, in my uniform pocket. I don't even have to think about it. But what surprises me the most is how smart and powerful it is. One feature that I've come to rely on is the Magic Sidebar. And what's interesting about the sidebar, as you've seen, is that the suggestions change based on what I'm doing. So when I'm watching a paddle game, which is usually in Spanish, it will suggest AI subtitles. And if I am reading a long article or a flight document, it will suggest AI summary to give me the key points faster. And it's basically like having a mini assistant that knows exactly what I need next. On my busy schedules, I try to do many things at the same time, and that's why I love the multitasking. It's seamless. Whether I'm video calling my family, checking the news, or watching something on the side, everything works perfectly together. And even on my longest days, I don't have to worry about charging, because the battery, mashallah, easily keeps up. To me, the Honor Magic V5 isn't just a foldable phone. It's a smart, reliable companion that moves at my pace and makes my day a little easier. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much, No, for sharing your experience with the Honor Magic V5. Now it's time to talk about more AI functions, more AI features. Of course, Honor with the Google Gemini. That's where it truly changes how people interact with their smartphones. Starting off with the tap, a very easy way to actually have access to the Google Gemini. Just with double tap at the back, you have it up and running. And next, as we said, or as Nof said, having a mini AI assistant. And this is true. We're having the AI assistant that can truly understand what you are doing on the phone, that can truly provide you very valuable information to help you take decisions. And of course, it can help you do a lot more. As we see over here, if you're reading, let's say, an email, maybe there is some words that might not be very clear, or it needs a little bit of explanation, maybe it can help you to translate that. But the most interesting for me is this one right here in Gemini Live. I'm a person that loves coffee. And if I ever decide to purchase a coffee machine, it gets very difficult taking a decision with all of these hundreds of products out there in the market. But with the Google Gemini, it can actually help me take a good decision, an informed decision.
Hi, Gemini. Which one can make American coffee?
Both machines can make Americanos. The one on the right is a bit pricier at $243.24, while the one on the left is more budget-friendly at $80.87. Do you want to know more about the differences between them?
No, thank you, Gemini. I wouldn't want that right now. So once again, helps us to take better decisions. Instead of Googling all the information yourself and then try to take a decision, you can carry on with the conversation with Google Gemini, and it will help you to summarize the products, asks you about what's your normal use, what coffee do you make, and that's where an informed decision is very important. But also, if you decide to go outside, there is a lot of interesting stuff around us. You can also use Google Gemini to help you get more information and identify objects as well, as we can see over here.
What's the butterfly here? That's a beautiful monarch butterfly. Did you have any questions about it? Or was there anything else you wanted to show me?
So once again, information, right? I believe having such a great source of information at the tip of our finger was never easier than this. But also multitasking is very important. Having a very large display the moment you unfold the phone is very interesting. As a matter of fact, you can open about 3 different applications that can help you navigate, that can definitely elevate the multitasking experience in the foldable smartphone industry. But not only that, you can also run the Google Gemini across all the 3 applications as you are navigating through them. So once again, it helps you make better choices, informed decision.
Now I have a new machine. We have 4 members in our family. So which one will be suitable for these coffee machine?
Okay, I see the new machine. For a family of 4, the Super Filter coffee machine on the right might be a good option. It has a 1.5-liter capacity, which is great for making multiple cups at once.
Right. Once again, informed decision is very important. As we have seen, Honor with the Google Gemini, we can do a lot more. Even the way that we access Google Gemini Live is definitely different, and the different tasks that can be accomplished in a matter of seconds is totally different. So once again, we change how people perceive the foldable smartphone industry along with the AI functionalities. Now moving on to building an ecosystem. I mean, having or building an ecosystem in the current era we are in, it becomes very challenging because there is a lot of different brands out there, and yet again, there is a lot of different boundaries to what can be shared across different platforms. But with Instant Share, that's where Honor is taking a leap forward to remove all of these boundaries that allows us to communicate across different platforms. For example, you can share documents to an iPhone. For example, you can have one-tap share, again with an iPhone. So again, breaking the boundaries, thinking of what our consumers want and what our consumer needs. This is the main driver for us for innovation and coming up with new technologies and breaking boundaries, and even setting new limits or setting a whole new records in the market. And of course, you can also share to Mac, or you can share to Windows. So as we have seen, as an attempt for us to break all of these boundaries, I believe this is a step forward for us. We can think about the unlimited possibilities of how many devices on the later stage that can be connected together. And this is exactly what we need in this current era. Now that we have covered most of the things about the smartphone, there is one last announcement about the Honor Magic V5, which is we're glad to announce a specified theme for Al Hilal Saudi Football Club that is live right now in the theme market. Taking the collaboration with Al Hilal Saudi Football Club to a next level. Hopefully we can see more collaborations in the future. With that being said, we can clearly see that the Honor Magic V5 brings a lot of technologies. It breaks a lot of boundaries. It truly provides our consumers what they truly deserve, whether we are talking about the hardware specifications, or we're talking about software and the technology, or we're talking about how we broke the boundaries between all the other platforms. Overall, the Honor Magic V5 makes it not only one of the slimmest devices, but definitely the strongest, and this definitely a device to look forward for. Having such a great device in the foldable market can raise up a question, which is the service. And for the service, we are having screen protection, we're having screen maintenance, VIP service, warranty across Middle East and Africa. And once again, this is what our consumers deserve. They deserve to use the phone as much as they like in the way that they like it, without compromising or worrying about the quality. And definitely, they can claim any of these services across more than 65 service centers. All of this is an attempt for us to provide the best technology and the best smartphone for our consumers. And this will be the end of the Honor Magic V5. However, we are having a very interesting topic. At the very beginning, Penny has shared the insights and the strategy for the Honor AI ecosystem. We have spoken a little bit about 3 different stages for the alpha plan. And right now, it is time for us to think about different products that we're bringing in the market that builds this ecosystem. And for that part, I would like to invite Mr. Jeff. He came all the way from HQ to give us more insights about the IoT products. Please put your hands together for Mr. Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Harding. Thank you for your introduction. Hi, everyone. Good evening. And it's a pleasure to be here to introduce you our all-scenario product. As what Mr. Harding sir said, laptop and tablets is always our most important category in our all scenarios products. And today, I will introduce you our brand new flagship products. As you know, in the last 3 years, Honor has established itself into a very powerful force in the both laptop and tablet industry. And now, let's start with the tablet product. Our brand new Honor Magic Pad 3. With the AI intelligence and powered hands by them, it do become smarter and do become stronger. Let me go one step further. Actually, this time, it offers an industry-leading 13.3-inch Honor Eye Comfort display. With this display, you also have 3.2000 resolution, 165 Hz refresh rate, and 1000 nit brightness. With all this, you can make everything from the work to the movie to the game look ultra smooth and incredible. And also, powered by the Honor AI, we've offered a lot of smart tools to enhance your productivity. Let's start from the AI writing tools. Actually, it can help you summarizing, rewriting, help you proofreading all your word works, and it can help you improve your efficiency. Then we have the ink restoration. Actually, it can immediately change the written note or the whiteboard note into an editable version on the tablet. Which means, in the future, you don't need to copy any notes on the written way neutrally anymore. And our AI notes also adding the AI minutes function. For the AI minutes, you can recognize the speakers in a meeting immediately, then transcribe, translate, generate meeting notes just with one click. Isn't that incredible? That's a very good AI function. Then, what's further? This time, we choose a very slim design, only 5.79 millimeter, but breakthroughly, even with this design, we packed a 12,450 milliampere silicon carbon battery, which is the biggest in the all tablet industry. And that means not only it will give you excellent experience, and it will last all day long. This is our brand new Honor Magic Pad 3. I would remind you a little bit. not only give you the massive battery, the stunning screen, we also give you the 8-speaker spatial audio and the powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip. I hope that will be another masterpiece of Honor Magic masterpiece. Then I'm excited to introduce you another masterpiece of Honor laptop, which is Honor Magic Book Art 14. For this product, it has covered the last generation Art 14's curved design, but in a very slim body. Only 1 centimeter thin and 1 kilogram weight. And as you can see now, even with this kind of design, all the necessary parts remain. We balance the thickness and the functionality, balance perfect together. What else? We also packed a 1,600 nit Honor Eye Comfort Play in this product, which can support you working any kind of environment. Even in a strong sunlight workout, it can help you nail it. Also, we equipped the latest Intel Ultra 7 255 processors for this product, which can not only give you a smooth experience, but also support strongly about its AI PC features. With this elegant design, with the great screen and the latest Intel processors, we believe that it is already get ready to start a new adventure journey with you guys together. And what else? With all this great equipment together, we can now use the Honor AI Magic Ring to do a lot of interesting things. As you can see here, as the Magic Ring is connected, you can control and share the different screen on different devices. You can move the files freely. Then you can continue your call on different devices seamlessly. And, of course, use any camera of any devices in this ring as a wish. I hope all these features can make your tech life feel smooth, seamless, and effortless. Thank you, and hope you enjoy this night.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jeff. Definitely, that is truly inspiring. The fact that we can connect 3 devices all together and utilize the hardware of different devices, the only reason is to have more efficiency, more productivity, a different way to interact with the devices. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's the time for us for a very big announcement, which is the prices. And for that, I would like to invite Mr. Ingmar Wang, President of Middle East and Africa, to the stage for the price announcement. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ingmar.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Salam alaikum. Yeah, thanks for being with us till now. So actually tonight, we're not just launching the new devices. We are creating the new possibilities for, through the power of AI, technology, and human-centric innovation. And we are quite proud to share all those latest devices, since all of them are designed to push the technology boundaries and reshape the way we live, work, and connect. So the Honor Magic V5, the game-changing product, which is slimmer, smarter, and stronger than ever. Honor Magic Pad 3, as you can see, which is more capable, more powerful, and ready for anything. And Magic Book Art 14, the latest laptop, which is faster, sleeker, and built to perform. Now let's come to the most exciting part, the price releasing. Okay, first, this is Magic Pad 3, and the price starting from $799 US. I'm 100% you will enjoy it. Now, let's come to the Honor Magic Book Art 14 with a price of $1,699 US. Okay, now let's come to the game-changing product. I'm 100%, you are eager to know the price. Now the waiting is over. So, Honor Magic V5, the price is starting from $79 US. And for every country, we have prepared the attractive pre-order gifts. I'm 100% sure you will enjoy it. And more surprise just waiting for you. Thanks for being us today. Hope you can enjoy. Have a good memory. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Egmar. Definitely very interesting prices for the full lineup. Thank you very much for being here today for the official launch of the Honor Magic V5 and the other lineup across Middle East and Africa. And I would love to invite you outside to give yourself a hands-on experience for all these great functions that we have offered and spoken about today. Thank you very much for being such a great audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the evening. The event has now concluded.
Introducing the all-new Honor Magic V5. Pushing the limits of foldable design. With next-generation AI built in, unfold a new level of productivity. PC-class multitasking, all in your pocket. The industry's largest battery in a foldable, 5,820 mAh Snapdragon 8 Elite mobile platform. Honor Magic V5. Smarter, slimmer, and stronger.
Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
Please add this address to my map. Please find the Honor Global Launch event on MWC in YouTube. Gemini, can you help me estimate how long it will take to climb this mountain?
Okay, the experienced climbers can often ascend several hundred vertical feet per hour on similar terrain.